Hi, I'm Yappo,
And I'm Agent 355.
and welcome back to Titan Quest. We're back to just us. No
Yeah, we're
no special guest this time.
yeah we're here at the edge of the Valley of the Kings, hoping to just pick the right one right off the bat. Actually, this will help me out. Just let me switch my thing. Hoping to pick the right one off the bat, which I kind of remember which one's which, but
It's like Ramses the Second, I want to say.
yeah, it's one of those. It's out this way ish. I can give you a pretty good ish direction, and get out of Act 2 and into Act 3, so we can start losing again.
Yay!
So ready.
All right, now it's just the Tomb of the Ramses.
Yeah, I think it's this one over here.
Yeah. Sorry, pieces parts keep dropping.
I keep picking them up because I just hoover them up with Z, and then just keep being like sad that I can't just instant combine them, and I just want to throw them on the ground and cry. Just like get them away from me. These require effort. These little bastards.
The guy you played just like kept standing in the corner.
I know, isn't that the worst? Sometimes they're dumb and they forget to come and hang out with me.
Oh, so many dots.
Crown of Thorns. There's a waste of time.
I forget this area because I usually explore like all of the tombs when I'm just playing by myself. And they all kind of run together.
There's not a lot going on here.
Oh look, more yellows! What a shock!
I know, right?
Can you believe it?
We found a couple blues, but neither one of them were like worth equipping, and it was only a couple.
And it's only ever when other people are with us. You notice that?
I know. And what's funny is like we're playing Grim Dawn and recording that as well, and I already have like 2 or 3 blues equipped. Some of them are actually for my class and everything. Yappo's collected almost an entire set.
And we're already like almost to the same level.
Yeah, right.
Oh well. It's a classic, and without Titan Quest, we wouldn't have Grim Dawn. So it's important.
Sometimes it's worth it.
I will say now that we're just playing solo, everything goes down way faster.
Oh yeah, like when you're hitting on them, right? Just because they don't have that HP boost. It all feels about the same to me because it's not me actually like clicking on things and like feeling the pain of things dying slowly.
Standing there and just like holding the mouse button down, going, "I hope this dies sometime soon."
Yeah, I just kind of run around and things happen. Oh no, my liches need help. He was tanking too many things. It's okay, he'll heal up eventually.
Although I think the sorcerers are resistant to electric damage, or like whatever damage it is I'm doing a lot of.
Yeah, my aura reduces vitality reduces vitality resistance by like 90%.
Well, that's helpful.
So, yeah, so even if it's like undead or whatever, they're basically not resistant to it. They basically just return to normal. Well, things that are, not resistant to it to start with all of a sudden just take like double damage.
I like the idea of the poison bottle. I just can never like make it work.
It's pretty awkward, yeah.
Just because the art that throws it.
All right, Lich is all healed up back to full, more or less. It's nice.
Let's go round him up.
Oh well.
I tried to round some up, but they're so slow that
They're so slow. They don't really round very well.
You get out of their aggro range really quick, and they're like, "No, I'm just gonna go back standing over here."
They take a while to die too.
Where are your dogs? Oh,
They're running around. They're fighting the bunch of shit down here.
It's like they weren't hanging out. Either go up to the sarcophagus. Oh yeah, also I got a new skill from my hat that I forgot I had, so I need to try that out. Let's try that right now. Spooky Skull! It's not really super effective.
Well, it makes them fumble attacks and terrify. It's just a bit more CC. More CC never hurt anybody.
Oh, yeah, and since last video, I realized I had a bunch of unused skill points. So I leveled up my Envenom weapon. So I now slow 40% anytime I attack an enemy, and also have a chance to make them fumble. Or a chance to confuse them. Which confuses what the eyeball can do to it, just makes them run in the opposite direction for a few seconds.
Yeah.
So, not great, but the extra slow is always nice.
Was there anything after this? Oh, that's right. We actually have to. We do have to. After doing this, we go back to the town and we go into like the actual last proper dungeon.
Yeah.
Which I don't think was very far away. Oh, okay. I guess he did drop.
Okay. We thought Ratchild was done.
Had just abandoned us because he just left, but now he cares.
Because he's like, oh, you know, I've got kids and a family and stuff, so gotta deal with that. And so we were just like, yeah, okay. Needed to go do actual, like, you know, real life shit. But apparently we lied. So he's back. Although it would appear he's not back in Skype.
I guess I should throw a portal down for him and then he can use it. But he'll have to figure that out on his own because we're gonna go fight that boss.
Let's see if this one wilts just as fast this time. Even though there's technically 3 of us in the game and only 2 of us fighting him.
Oh, they're on a little pile.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Getting murdered on. That was great.
Oh, there we go.
Alright. I'm ready to find nothing. Hey! Actually, we found a legendary. It's not bad. Let's see. It's Armor of the Crimson Guard. Strength Armor. Defensive ability, Armor Protection, Fire Resistance, Lightning Resistance, Retaliation. Grant skill Heat Shield. I can't even equip it. I don't have the raw statage to equip it.
Let's see. Oh, wow, that's a lot of armor. Yeah, I will put that on. Because that is a whole boatload of armor. And it gets all my resistances except Pierce Up. Did you go back to town?
Uh-huh.
You found that Cammy?
Nothing here.
Where's the there's the guy for the quest.
You defeated the Tail King?
There we go.
Mage armor.
Oh, we got skill points for that one. Neat.
Bio leaf.
Your favorite.
I love skill points.
And I'm gonna sell that one. Yes, okay.
Alright. And...
There's a pet amulet in there, I don't know if you saw it.
yeah, I saw it. I guess we're just gonna do this.
My spears are straight. My greaves are goodbye.
Because, you know, why not?
Agent, you want to do me a favor?
What?
Go answer the call or whatever and get him back in Skype so I don't have to try and alt-tab this and crash everything
He
out.
can rejoin. He can rejoin himself. He just doesn't know how to do it.
Okay.
All he's gotta do is click rejoin. Like, there's a button. You can look at conversations that were. If you were ever a member of a group convo and it's still going on, you can just join.
Well, that's one nice feature I guess Skype has.
I like Skype. I think it's a great program. It's just got a bit of finickiness to it. Yeah. So we're gonna do this. As dumb as it is. Just cuz.
Oh, you got a nymph?
Yeah, why not? I just don't know. I don't know where else to put my points. I don't see anything as, like, particularly super exciting. So why not? Supposedly, like, the way it deals damage is by upping, like, the top level skill it has, as opposed to just that one. But whatever. Anyway, until this guy figures his shit list, keep going.
Fair enough.
I mean, he could take a portal and join us. He could do all sorts of things. I'm not gonna babysit him.
Well, that will make our life a little harder.
Yeah. But we also get more experience and more items.
That's true. You almost need someone to just like sit around so we can get items.
/ players 8. All right.
All right, we get it. We're good.
I think we just go this way. I think there was a cave up there, but it's optional. And I think that was the end boss of the act too. I don't think there was another boss down here. I think it's just a run until you get to a boat or something.
Yeah, I mean that was a Telkine. Don't imagine there's a whole lot left.
And then the next act starts with Babylon, if I remember right. I always think it starts like straight into
Silk Road.
Silk Road, but it doesn't. It starts in Babylon.
Oh no, we've got this thing still. That we saw from the cliffside earlier.
Yeah.
But I can't remember if it has a boss on it or not. It probably
Yeah,
does.
I really can't either, to be honest. It's been what, 2 or 3 months since we did this in Titan Quest, let alone all the time I've spent playing Grim Dawn the past couple weeks and ruining my brain.
Yeah. We're just gonna run straight through here, not worry about the sides.
More or less. I'm not really interested in clearing out the side stuff anymore.
We're gonna be under-leveled.
Well, no. See, the fun thing about that though is if you do if that does happen, you know what happens is
We just switch to Grim Dawn.
No. You get more experience for killing things that are higher level than you. So when you're under-leveled, you level faster, and you don't ever get under-leveled that much. Like that's just the way it works.
Guess that's true.
Whoa! That hurt. Why?
Oh! I hit the wrong button, and I died.
You.
I hit the energy button and not the health potion button.
I don't see what he's talking about.
I really wish you'd get back on Skype. That'd be real convenient.
Yeah, that'd be real nice, but
You wanna open me a portal, please?
I did.
Okay. Thank you. I lost all my mastery stuff.
Oh yeah, the Shrine of Mastery stuff. That's too bad. That takes dexterity, although I'm pretty sure that's a dream item. That takes strength, and yeah, I can't equip either of those things. Of course, when have I ever found a fucking item I could equip?
Shadow Veil and Kellar's Convincer. That's a Ravage the Time is a. Oh no, that's a dream item. That's way better than what I've got right now, so might as well rip my extra skill from my item. Oh, what does Heat Shield do? I need to try that out. Cast a protective heat shield on the target that absorbs damage caused by fire. That seems really not terribly useful.
I mean, it would be useful if you were against fire things.
I guess, but... I mean, how many fire things are there in the game? There's only a few.
I don't know. There's a fair shake. I don't remember if there was a boss in here or not. I mean, there must be, right? Otherwise, they would just give us a boat and tell us to go to the next act. But
yeah, isn't there the one with the conduit or whatever? Or no, that's the first act. I can't remember shit.
I don't know either. I see a whole bunch of things in here, though. I'm gonna just run in circles and try to dodge. Tell my pets to attack obelisks.
Oh, hey, I hit my potion right as the health thing triggered. That's convenient.
Bunch. Dogs are getting low, but they're not dead yet. Hope they live. If they live through a fight, they'll normally heal up after it, but... The imp looks like it's going to do a pretty good job of at least not dying, although I'm not expecting it to do any damage.
Just, I mean, more arrows never hurt.
I mean, that's just it, right? Like, you know, it's just another thing to stack auras on and attack stuff and hope for the best.
There's a lot of guys.
Yeah, it was a big fight. Gotta stay relatively close. I know the Lich is dying. The Lich is actually pumped up right now. The Wolves are as well, but the Wolves don't do as much as the Lich does, so when the Lich goes down, it's kind of a pain. But he's alive for now. And he actually leeches a pretty good amount of health, given that he hits pretty hard.
Yeah, I was say they do so much damage.
So when he gains that life leech, you actually see noticeable little blips in his HP.
Just run in and stun everything, and then wait for the plague to take hold.
Yeah, right.
Try and slow him down myself, which doesn't work quite as well.
Yeah, Lich is already back up to full health. Healed right up. Why is the Hall of Prometheus a Greek myth inside Egypt?
Because lazy devs, I'm gonna bet.
I'm gonna bet there's an explanation. I bet they're like, oh, well, it's because of this, and it has something to do with Telekines, but...
Quite possibly.
But you talk about how there's no fire enemies, and then we go and fight fire beetles and fire traps, so...
I guess that's true. My aura has absorbed some fire, I guess, because it's now gone, unless it's time limited. It doesn't really tell me what the skill does.
It is a trial by fire.
100 second duration, 30% damage absorption on fire, and gives me very slight fire retaliation.
Well, I mean, it's free, right? Effectively.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a sand lord, I guess. Go get him, guys. Big dig too. His HP's disappearing pretty quickly. He's dead. Oh, what a joke.
Anything good? Anything good? Ooh, yes.
Flowing shield and chromatic staff. What's that chromatic staff do? And some green items. What's that chromatic staff do? It just shoots out elemental shit. That's worthless.
That shield just like does recovery time and absorbs energy and stuff. Alright, we ready to roll?
Yep, sure. No need to hang around here.
Babylon ho.
This is where if we're gonna start getting challenged in the higher difficulties, it's gonna start happening awful soon.
How did you get it to work? But never mind that right now. Bye. You say that Emotep sent?
We'll find out here real quick.
Yes, you can find a good ring. Nope, nope, nope. Nothing. I will say the only thing of Grim Dawn I'm like, I just wish it was like Titan Quest is the wonderful merchants who just have like the most ridiculous lines.
No.
Yes, die.
No, I'm alive.
I might actually be above you now because I was losing.
Yeah, then I think you were losing by like one. Maybe
you died
two.
twice and I haven't died, so.
I don't have nearly enough like piercing resistance right now. It's part of my problem.
Yeah, I did like nothing. I did nothing but get as much piercing resistance as I could. I still have -6%.
I mean, I've got really good elemental resistances and stuff, but like archers are just like, nope.
Yeah, poison too. I take a bajillion damage from poison.
I figured with all the plague and stuff, you'd be immune.
I know, you'd think. Ooh, stuck in the geometry.
It's a bad place to be stuck in the geometry.
Right? What's going to be the first challenge? If we run across the, that's a battle marker. If we run across the what? The tigers and they don't murder us? The dragons?
The dragon centaurs are certainly going to be challenging.
These things have the most obnoxious poison spit. Do not stand in it. You will be dead.
Yeah. They're just obnoxious in general, I feel like.
They killed my little lady.
Oh, your nymph.
Yep. She's got like no HP, but she gets by being ranged. She's only got like 2 points in her, so I don't expect a lot out of her.
Fair enough. But you just kind of said you were like running out of stuff to put points in, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I'll put more points into her, like, so that we'll see how she gets when she's all maxed out. But of course, it's hard to tell too because like how it's so chaotic and there's so much shit being thrown around. It's hard to tell who's even doing the damage. So
yeah, that's a good.
I think the problem I had with her before was she didn't seem very efficient in her attacks. She would run around a lot and not actually like hit the attacks that she needed to hit. That's the problem with one of the pets in Grimdawn too. Even the pets in Grimdawn are like great. There's a particular pet who's just like not very good at actually attacking things. Constantly hits geometry with its attacks. Doesn't fight effectively. So it becomes the worst pet not because its damage is bad, but just because it can't hit things right.
It doesn't pet right.
It doesn't. Yeah, the AI is not good.
Which is weird. You'd think they'd use like similar ones for all the pets.
Well, it's because it's ranged. In Grimdawn, anyway, it's because it's ranged.
Okay.
So, like, the melee, you just run up and hit things. Great. I mean, you can't miss, right? You're just running up and hit things. It's hard to do melee wrong. But with ranged guys, it's like, are they standing and trying to attack something that's behind a wall, you know? Or maybe not a wall. Maybe they don't. Maybe they avoid walls, but, like, a pillar. Like, you know, a little piece of geometry that's hitting. Maybe it's not leading at shots, so an enemy is running around and it's not actually hitting it because it's not aiming where it's going to be, you know, stuff like that.
You had a lot of mantises after you there. Which I find there to be just irritating just because they're so fast.
They hit pretty good. Let's see.
Oh, mastery.
Yeah, do you need to re-up anything?
Yes, I do.
My Lich literally just died, so it's convenient.
Okay,
Everything
all
else.
my stuff's back up.
Yeah, everything else I already had up, so we like that. Another lady's got her extra points in her.
Oh, it's a lot of mantises.
I mean, she's an archer, so you'd imagine she'd be OP, right?
Gotta be. It's the rules of the game.
And she does have an amazing walk animation. She just skips along.
So far, all I'm doing is basically collecting enemies and bringing them back to everyone's AoEs.
Yeah.
It's basically
no
my
idea.
job right now.
I have no idea who's doing the damage. None at all. It could be the other guy for all I know. I just poison things. And run in a circle to try to keep them all grouped up and still. And then they all die, so I guess it's working out.
Team effort.
Grimdawn's a little bit more visceral. I throw poison, everything disappears in a big, you know, caustic pile. It's very clear what's going on.
Sometimes I get to hit a guy.
No, I'm not saying that you don't do anything. I'm just saying that with these particular builds that we all have, other guy included, everything's just so hectic.
It's just such a mess.
High level Grimdawn's like that too. Once you start getting a lot of skills around, it just becomes this case of I'm not sure exactly where all the damage is coming from, but everyone's dead, so I guess everything's fine.
It all works out. And isn't that all that really matters?
Yeah, you just end up with a lot of different damage sources. Some coming from here, some coming from there. You know, and it's hard to tell what exactly is like, you know, the hero of the show here.
Is there a
That's
boss
fine.
up here?
Somewhere at some point there will be a boss. I don't know when. I do know that we so we found the button.
Oh, hey, he's back!
Yeah, I found the button. I had to restart.
Hooray!
I don't know why my internet dropped. I had to restart Skype to get it to recognize it was back.
Well,
Sorry
welcome
about that.
back. We've
Yeah.
only been talking a little bit of shit so far.
Only a touch.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
okay. I'm bad at video games, even on the internet.
Typically, the internet's people are worst at video games. Alright, let's see here. Almost got another level. I think this is like the 3rd level we've gotten. Which is just probably just because we're moving so quickly.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
we are
think-
booking.
I've gotten one level, and I think I'm one bubble short of the next.
So yeah, we made it through Act 3 effectively in 2.5 videos.
Yeah, we went through probably the entire second half of Act 2 today.
Act 2, sorry, not Act 3. We're in Act 3.
Yeah.
I mean, so we're not doing bad.
We'll see how it goes once we get to the Tiger Men.
Yeah,
that's what we were
just
talking
talking about. We were just talking about like what the enemy is going to be. That's going to be like, okay, well, we know we're doing okay now, because I mean, beating Act 1 and 2 with ease is a joke. Hey, Yeppo.
Yeah.
Experience Shrine. I mean, the Dragon Men are always bad, but the Tiger Men are just so fast.
Yeah, so like, I mean, beating Act 1 or 2 without like difficulty, mate, is like, so what? You always do that, So it's like, okay, well, we know the Tiger Men and the Dragon Men. If we beat those without too much difficulty, then our builds are actually working. It's a good metric,
My Core Dweller is apparently stuck on something. There he
The
goes.
nice part is they'll eventually teleport back to you and unstick themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of forgotten to fight people though.
Did you get set to passive? Is he now the world's worst Earth Elemental?
Well, reset to aggressive and see how I'm standing in fire. That's apparently not my own.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell when you shoot out fire all the time if it's bad fire or not.
Yeah, he's now too aggressive, so we'll see how that goes.
There's too many effects.
Man of the Dragon King. Some of these actually will want to replace my stuff with eventually, assuming we get that far.
Well, let me know.
Yep.
I am the keeper of the relics, so
Man, I just realized we're actually going to lose even more resistances when we go up another difficulty. Oh, Jesus.
I
I already have such terrible resistances.
I'm getting stuck.
Did-
There we go.
Did you do it again?
No, we're good. We're
Yeah.
fine. Nothing's ruined.
I was having some trouble getting down those steps. It's the ramp ones that are the worst,
Yeah.
which is most of them.
Yeah, exactly.
That long ramp, yeah, it's really hard for me to get clicked on the bottom on the first shot.
Like if you just hold in a direction, it can kind of force move a little bit, but it doesn't always guarantee it's going to work because you got to find the right direction. If it's straight down, it'll just sit there and twitch for you. But if it's kind of diagonal, sometimes it works.
Oh, 10-year-old games.
I always really like looking back. Speaking of old games, the controllers that we have, today, the twin stick controllers, are really, really good at moving a character through 3D space. Like that's what they're really good at.
Right.
But it's really funny to look back at some of the early games where they hadn't quite figured out how to do that.
Like
And
C
you-
buttons?
Yeah, and you get like C buttons in like a old game called Croc, which was an action platformer with tank controls. So like you held
Amazing.
left and your character would like slowly turn left.
Oh, like what was that shooty one called in the arcade?
Resident Evil?
No, it had 2 directional sticks, and you just shot all the time. Smash TV.
Oh right, yeah.
Which, yeah. By the way, Super Smash TV is incredibly difficult. Because they ported that to
Here there
SNES.
somewhere.
Fazelle the Quick.
Yeah, I got him. There he goes.
He's done. Oh, Shield of the Cobra. More shields.
Let me know if it's any good.
Requires strength, so I can't equip it. Offensive ability, defensive ability, attack speed, a pile of poison resistance. I mean, that's pretty good. Seems pretty okay.
Oh, it looks cool, too. Everyone knows that's the most important factor.
It's true, it actually is, yeah.
It is really hard to play, and you're right about the windowed full screen on this. It is
It's awkward. It's super
Just-
awkward.
just so slightly off enough that you can't really do anything.
Yeah. But the problem I mostly have is that I can't see my experience bar. It just doesn't work. That's a thorn shrine. Don't care about that.
I missed all the Skaven. So let's talk about actual RL Skaven, because Games Workshop has reintroduced Skaven teams.
Okay.
And they, for some reason, the only Skaven team they sell has 2 throwers.
I'm already off board.
It does have 2 blitzers at least, but only 2 gutter runners.
I think you mean Storm Vermin. We don't have blitzers. Skaven will not dirty their hand with blitzers.
Right, Storm Vermin, excuse me. I forgot the proper name.
Now, is this for like physical board Blood Bowl,
Yes,
or
they
for the?
just recently reintroduced the actual board game of Blood Bowl after
Okay.
a 30-year hiatus.
Well, you know, Games Workshop is so proud they do no market research.
Yeah, are we talking now? This team that you're buying, is this like a team you have to use, or are these just the pieces they sell in the box?
These are just the pieces they sell in the box.
So you could just buy 2 boxes and make your own team.
Yeah, because Games Workshop.
Right. But that's the idea. The idea is to sell you 2 boxes because no one wants to play with only 2 gunners. 2 throwers. My Jesus Christ.
They're apparently
I would just take duct tape. I would make a cape for a thrower and call it good.
They're the Skaven Blight or something scramblers. So I guess they're... Oh no.
Oh, lag.
Yeah, I hit a huge lag spike, so... I think we're going too fast and it's not wanting to load areas, because I think this game is on the same hard drive as I'm recording Fraps to.
Oh yeah, that could get unpleasant. Is it at least SSD?
No, are you kidding?
Yeah, Fraps outputs like 160 gigabyte files. You're not going to put that on SSD. Not and keep your wallet in check.
Guy, I got 72 whole 100 RPMs. What you talking about?
It's at least SATA, right?
Yes. It's SATA, the 3 gig SATA too. I mean, but
But still.
it's only so much you can do.
Yeah, so yeah, this is just weird. But this Games Workshop's always been a terrible company. Just like Tyrion, which is too bad. I'm waiting for I'm going to be getting back into Blood Bowl, computer Blood Bowl, when they release Blood Bowl 2 Collector's Edition, which is coming out later this year.
Is it? And
Yeah.
how many times will that make for you to have bought a Cyanide game?
I bought Legendary Edition and Chaos Edition, so 3.
Okay. I think that's 3 for me as well. Maybe 4. No, because I bought
But
the
yeah,
original.
Because Blood Bowl 2 is good. Like it's a good game. It's better than Blood Bowl 1 in the sense that it's better put together, it's prettier, yada yada. But a lot of teams are DLC, and even though they're relatively reasonably priced, it's still DLC. But Collector's Edition is just going to include all the teams, all of them. No more, just they're all there.
Did they ever fix any of the like frenzy bugs?
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it was really fucking buggy in beta. Like there was a bunch of dumb decisions in beta, but they have done very well at listening to feedback and actually fixing things, which is nice.
Oh, hey, the hero.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, my lady died. She's back.
Yeah, I don't have points in my archer on the Dryad or whatever because they're just not very
She's
useful
terrible.
and durable.
She's real bad, but it is fine. She can go ahead and be real bad, and we will just we'll see if she gets better. I think this is a dead end.
This is the way to the...
Yeah,
Nope.
it is. Yeah, it's a trick. It's a trick. It's always a trick.
I guess I'm just bad. Bad at remembering
Yeah,
games.
I think this game maxes out like level 75 or something like that, but it takes forever to actually get there. So there's only so many skill points I have left, but it was really level up the Dryad or level up the Wolf's Aura. Now the Wolf Aura is great, right? But it is physical damage only. It ups physical damage. And, like, physical damage is only what the Wolves do. The Lich doesn't do any physical damage. And Yappo isn't exactly all physical either, so it seemed like I would only be getting a small benefit for leveling up the Wolf Aura.
I do some physical damage, but yeah, I'm a lot lightning now. And a lot of poison as well. And a lot of the dream damage, whatever type. It's mostly lightning, I guess.
I like these fast little imps because they do a really good job of dragging all of the poison together.
Convenient. That's dead end, I'm pretty sure.
I think the Dream does a lot of electrical burn or whatever.
Yeah. Which really sucks because every once in a while there's like enemies who are resistant to it. And
Yeah, and I don't resist like electric resistance or elemental resistance pretty much at all.
Yeah,
I got 45% elemental resistance reduced, but
I checked earlier, and this character has 20% cold resist. Not doing too good.
yeah, my elemental resistances are like 80, 80, 70, which is great. But my poison and my piercer is like -3, -6, which is trouble.
let's see, I am at 80, 90, 80, 69 on poison, and -40 on piercing.
Ooh. That's gonna really be trouble when you get to the next act.
Yeah. For now, it's not too bad. I'm not having too big of an issue, but I'm probably going to have to keep my eye out for some better gear. Or just find like some weird ring or amulet and just take the hit on the... Oh, Cerebrus time. Cerebus?
Cerebus.
This is kind of
This is the Chimera, but...
Chimera?
The Chimera. Oh wow, he's alive for like 2 turns. I guess that's because some of the pets were distracted and taking down chumps. Throw that guy in there.
Outsider. You both kind of
too
missed
late.
your outsider summons there.
Yeah, the timing was not right.
Oh look at all the yellows.
Wonderful. It's okay, I hit Z, I got a very loud boop sound. We're fine.
As long as you got a nice
Did you guys pick up those blues I had found earlier on the pyramid?
Yeah, I picked them up, I looked at them, but they didn't do nothing for me, so I threw them back down.
Yeah, no one cares. We've heard this tale before. You can die.
Yeah, we're good. Alright. Let's see, this place had a quest to kill some enemies in a cornfield. Well, I guess it'd be a rice paddy, wouldn't it? But yeah, same idea. Oh man, why couldn't I find... Oh, Jesus, it's so annoying. It's so frustrating looking for pet gear in this game. There's just doesn't exist.
Did I miss a quest, or did you grab it or something? Or...
Nope.
There's a quest down here for this guy.
No, that guy, you gotta wait for him to get chased in.
Oh.
They just gotta kill all the things in the field.
All the glowy things?
Yep.
Fishmen, roly-poly fishmen.
I took my fish head to the movies. Didn't have to pay to let him in.
I feel like these are going faster than the fishmen on the...
We seem to be still moving quite along just fine. So, now, of course, these were never the problem endings of the act, right? But
No.
at least says that things might be going okay.
Well, I think with enough pets on aggressive, they should hopefully rush in and distract the tiger men before they come and chew your faces off.
Yeah, I'm playing very fast and loose right now, but certainly if I'm ever in like danger and starting to get to the point where things start killing me again, it's easy enough just to use the pet move command to tell them to go run in on their own and hope things
Sacrifice themselves for the greater good.
Yeah, and just kind of hope things work out from there.
Does the poison do fear or confusion or anything, or is it the plague?
Nope. Plague does not do anything that's CC. It does make them slower, it does make them attack for less damage and stuff, but it does not actually do any CC.
Yeah, as weird as it is, I kind of forgot about the Neanderthal men.
I wonder why. I mean, it's because they're a really dumb enemy.
They're not the threat that are burned into your mind. Nobody ever died to a Neanderthal except maybe the boss one.
Yeah. The same thing with the bigger ones. The bigger Neanderthal-looking guys are a little bit tougher.
I'm just excited for the Yeti butts again.
Oh, yeah, butts.
Make sure to get all that fur modeling on there, but don't forget. It's gotta have cold cheeks.
Well, fur on a butt would be, bad evolution.
Yeah. Just terrible design. Alright, let's see. More spiders. Spiders are easy. Mantises are easy. The big poison spewing things are incredibly dangerous, but not hard to kill.
These guys can get hard, I recall. The Spider-Men.
Just because they'll have big groups of casters sitting behind 20 other guys. Usually is the issue I run into with them. Which isn't too bad, because I just teleport to the back lines. Like that. Kill them all. This is me, or the torches like every 5 feet.
No, it's just because we're moving so fast.
Is that seriously it?
Yeah, we're just moving so fast. It seems like there's torches everywhere. It's like, no, I mean, same number of torches. It's just.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's because I did this act already, but the map's all already cleared, and you don't have to explore to look for what you don't know is there.
Battle marker.
Alright, let's go. That, and I guess we are following the Silk Road, so if we're just trying to get through, it's just literally follow
Yeah,
this
I
road.
mean, that's a lot of it, too. We're not really concerned with, making sure that we, go into every cave or whatever. We're just following the road and running along and trying not to forget side quests, but it wouldn't surprise me if we forgot one or two. As long as we give the ones that give skill points, that's all I really care about.
But what about the plight of the people?
The people will be here. It's not my fault. It's not my fault they chose to live in an area populated by, Neanderthals and saber-tooth tigers. And raptors.
Yeah.
The raptors are really
literal
they don't
literal
like
dinosaurs.
That seems like an extra poor decision.
But the taxes, they're so low.
Government actually pays people to live here. It's like Alaska. It's another battle shrine.
I'm gonna say screw it. It's not worth the time to go pile in.
Yeah, it takes longer to pile them than we really get benefit out of it.
Or somebody just go tag it for yourself and just move on with our lives. You coming? Are you gonna kill those dudes?
I'm killing dudes. We're not. Way to get in. Yeah. I follow the dogs. As long as the dogs are actively running towards someone, I'd let them kind of do their thing.
18 came this way holding a giant.
For me, it's the Lich. The Lich is just always aggroing something just off screen. I saw something, I gotta shoot it.
God, Lich with the battle shrine is just hilarious.
Yeah. It really is.
His
just
attack
dumb.
speed just goes through the roof and he just starts wrecking things.
You not just gonna follow the road here? Where you going?
I'm just chasing enemies. I know generally where we're going, but not really specific. Not like when we're playing Grim Dawn. It's like I have a literal map of the entire game in my head. But this
That seems excessive.
I played. Steam says I have 92 hours of Grim Dawn in the past 2 weeks, so whatever.
So it's your full-time job.
Some of it is just me leaving it on, but I'm also in the weird mini semester in college where I just don't have to do a whole lot of work. So I'm hanging around a lot.
When it came out on the early access, I got in 50 hours in the first couple weeks. It was really neat.
Yeah. I did really good in early access, not intentionally not playing. Because it was one of those games where I'm like, okay, this is super great, and I could play through the first act a whole ton, but it would just ruin the game for me. I'd get bored of the first act, and then when the game actually came out, I wouldn't want to play it because I'd already seen the first act so much.
Yep.
So, I intentionally not played until it was actually released. But now I have a few hundred hours in there or something, and I just kind of go back every now and then, drop another 100 or 2.
I feel like these guys are gonna be a pain in the ass just because there's so many of them. Maybe I'm running.
But there's also so many pets.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't technically I have absolutely no CC whatsoever. AoE. It's just there's so many pets that just kind of work like AoE.
You just have 5 attack sources.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
All on the road. I was also just getting in from a battle shrine because I don't care if you don't want it, man. I love that thing.
It's just not worth the time and effort for me anymore to try and get everybody piled around. I don't think. Ooh, Yeti
Yeah, they drop a lot of those.
Well, they got a lot of fur. I mean, it would only
I
make
think the
sense.
first side quest you run into is that little village that's coming right up here, and the guy asks us to go find their ancient sacred weapons. I think that's like the first side quest we get. And the Yeti too. Remember the Yeti where we're like freaking out? Where's the Yeti? Oh god, did we kill the Yeti yet? And it's like just literally on the main path.
Yeah, it's slightly off to the left.
Nope, it's literally on the main path. It's just a boss. It's
Oh, is
just
it
a boss
literally on the main path?
Yep.
I like that
So
all
we
these
talked
towns
to
have
him
like
now.
one guy guarding them.
Yeah, we talk to them now, but we don't actually get like to finish these quests for a while. We're gonna carry them with us for quite a bit.
Travel east, I see them go west. Never have I
care.
seen so many by now.
All right, moving along. Keep it moving.
It's a speed run.
Apparently.
Doggo died.
Oh no.
I heard a little yip.
Was it a super doggo?
Maybe? It's hard to remember. They've been alive for a while, so probably.
That's even worse.
Okay, the dogs don't scale as well as my auras and the Lich does. And they've been up forever. It's also not a super, nymph either. She's going down every now and then. But since we actually leveled since the last Mastery Shrine, she's actually at the same amount, because I just put 3 points into her, so...
I am still working up my sword poison. I think for now, since I'm having such trouble hitting enemies with my poison bottle. It's
Yeah,
not-
watching it arc in, it's like, okay, that's taking its sweet time.
Yeah, it's not too bad if like I was playing solo and I could initiate with it. But with all the pets set to aggro,
Not a lot of time to breathe and line up a shot.
yeah.
Like, it feels like it travels even slower than the trap did. When you were tossing the trap, it would go down, half a second. The bottle feels like it takes like 2 seconds to get in.
Yeah, it's got a really weird arc. And none of the points change how fast you throw it or anything. I don't know if cast speed changes it. Is it the weapons in here or are they...
I can't remember. I don't think it is. But if it's not in here, this is a very small area, so...
Oh, look at that stun. Oh, it's so good.
It'd be really hard to, like, keep my eye on all these little jumpy bastards, but good thing I don't have to worry about that.
I think this is where we saw the legendary duo the one time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think what we're looking for is in here, but
I don't
Two little
think-
genie dudes.
can't be super sure, and I just don't want to risk it. I'm pretty sure the weapons, the very first thing we're going to see about the weapons is going up on that little hill where that little cave is with the ghosts in it.
Oh, yeah.
And I think after that, there will be a cave with a bunch of boss Neanderthals in it.
Yeah, that's it.
But I think until we find that cave on the
shack.
hill, we'll have to worry about it.
Well, it's not like that was exactly a long side.
That's the
Side
other
path.
thing too, right? We're not worried about super clearing out everything, but it doesn't hurt just to run around a bit.
So far, I'm surprised at how well we're doing in Act 3, although we haven't hit Tigerman yet.
Yep, no Tiger Men, no Dragon Men, but things are going pretty okay. Was it up? Gosh, I can't remember exactly where it is. I remember it takes forever to get there. It takes so long to get to the quest, I always worry that we didn't find it.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think,
I get that feeling every time I play through this section of the game.
but yeah, this is the epitome of the hallway sections.
Yeah, the whole game's pretty hallway-y. It works fine, and I don't think it's like super bad. I think it's Grimdon with their map design is just better, more interesting to go through multiple times.
Some of the sections hide it better, I feel like. And, like, I mean, the scenery is really great here and stuff, but it's just, like, very clearly you're on a path. Enjoy the path.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a lady next to a cave over here that is a quest, so we can grab her.
Yep, if I don't get stuck on geometry.
And there's another lady with like raptors or something who's getting chased, and we have to save her too.
Like how this person's just like crouching amidst all this like giant fire and explosions.
It's safe there in the Inferno. You'll be okay.
Ooh, I got a Ring of the Osprey.
I got an engraved Ring of the Owl. I think that's a bunch of int.
No, Owl's Osprey was better,
Oh, okay. Well, I'll trade it to you if you want it.
I believe.
No.
Sure.
Yeah. Whoa, 20 piercing and 18% piercing.
Yep.
Oh.
It's just straight up good for pretty much anybody that uses a weapon.
That isn't a mace.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
There on my warrior, my offensive rogue warrior, there's a mace that does piercing.
Is it like a bladed mace, I guess? Or...
It's got like spikes all over it.
One of the unique problems in Grim Dawn about ranged weapons is they don't actually get like piercing. Like they just don't get it.
That's so
And
weird, though.
it doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense, but they just don't deal piercing damage, and so it becomes harder. Or no, maybe no. Actually, no. I take it back. What it is it's all piercing damage, 100% piercing damage, and there isn't very. And so plus physical damage doesn't increase it, right? You need plus pierce damage to increase it, and it's harder to get plus pierce damage than it is to get plus physical or plus all. And so it becomes difficult to spec into ranged weapons in particular because of that.
Well, I feel like it's probably too a kind of an overcorrection for the ranged classes in this game.
I think it strikes a good balance, I think. The very, very super end game, top of the line builds, there are no range, basically. There's a few range, but they're not like the best, right? The best stuff is almost entirely tanky melees or tanky casters. But but you can pretty comfortably be on the B team, be on the B tier as arranged.
Yapo, I dropped some other stuff I grabbed along the way up here.
Okay.
I can drop it. I'll drop it in town next time. Oh,
I neither stop nor press the Alt button.
Okay, let's go. I can see you down the hill.
Yep, I'll just hang out.
They really do. I think, like here, and you can see it in Grim Dawn too. Like, especially in the ice areas past that one fortress. Like going down through these passes, you see what you're going to be coming up to, and it's pretty neat. It's a neat visual trick.
Yeah. There's a couple spots in Grim Dawn too where not only can you look down the hill and see some stuff, but you can look down and see secrets and that are not obvious, that have like very hidden entrances. But the trick is that you can actually see them if you look down the the right path. So it gives you at least that lets you know that there's some way to get down there. But
Did you ever find that secret merchant in Act 1?
which one?
There's one where you go like through a pipe, down a bridge, up a
that's
waterway.
Act 3. But yeah. I
Oh,
know that
okay.
one.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's past the farm. Yeah, like I didn't like. There's so much stuff in there that you would never find on your own unless like you're really exploring the boundary of every map.
We gotta go this way to get to that thing. Yeah, no, Grim Dawn has a ton of hidden stuff, which once you've played it a lot is just kind of cool, and but it doesn't like mean anything because you know where all the hidden stuff is, and so it's not like adding anything to your game. But what it does do is it really adds a lot to those first few times you play. There's a lot of discovery, a lot of like, oh, look at this, oh, hey. And even after you might have played 3 or 4 characters 3 or 4 times through, you're still like, oh man, this is something I've never seen before. Which is pretty good.
We are coming up on an hour here, so we probably need to try and find a good stopping point.
Sure.
So I figure we clear out the side quest and hit the next fountain and call it a day.
Yeah, whatever the next mountain is. I think the next mountain might actually be before the side quest, but it doesn't really matter.
Your wolves keep glittering like they're
The
quest
hell?
monsters to kill.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, they just maximize the glowy.
Yeah, I mean, some of these fights I have trouble actually finding enemies to attack because there's just too many effects. And, you know, dumb and bad at video games. Doesn't ever help.
So now that we killed these, Jade's the quest, and now we have to go collect those weapons from that cave that's a little further ahead.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's a merchant over there on the other side of him, too.
Yep. There is a little hidden guy.
Anything good?
I doubt it. Let's find out.
What? The pedestals?
Oh, very good. Come, stranger. We have some good things for you today.
That was weird. It was letting me attack him.
Farewell.
Man.
I gave you that Ring of the Owl, right?
Yeah.
Because I got another one here. You want two?
No, I've got a really good... I've got a ring that gives me plus 20% strength.
Oh, that's nice.
So I'm going to keep with that one for a while. It's part of a set of rings, actually. I don't think we found the second one, though. Speaking of that, go ahead and switch those out. Oh, I have so many relic pieces. If only I had a button.
I know. I keep hoovering them up and going, like, and then even opening the inventory and looking for that button, being like, oh no.
Wonder if somebody's made a Steam mod for that.
It'd be nice.
We should search the market for that. All right, I see a rebirth fountain.
Yeah, but that's behind us.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Correct. It's alright. It's not like we're taking very long.
Yeah, I can't imagine it's gonna take very long to reach anything.
Looks like a battle marker down there.
At least it's not a shrine of mastery.
Oops, that's not the button I meant. Oh
That's
well.
the worst.
It doesn't really matter. I meant to summon up the little Sylvan again. She died at some point. She's good at that.
Yeah,
Part of it's
we'll
just her.
back.
She just has a smaller HP pool because she doesn't have any points into her.
Oh, hey, we have an outsider now. For some reason, the outsider seems like the one that's the most susceptible to like weird pathfinding issues.
Yeah, I think it's because he's got a bigger hit. It's not called a hitbox. It's called a
Hurt box.
no.
Skeleton.
No, it means it's like hitbox, but it just means like he takes up this much space, and I can't remember the word for it. It doesn't matter. Everyone knows what I mean.
Scan box or something? Scan something?
Oh well, we know what you mean.
You don't find his path so good.
Dog die? I did hear a dog die. So here this will be the actual quest.
The caveman's in here too, right?
Yeah, this is where we fight a few hero cavemen, and then at the end of it, there's a boss caveman, and that will finish up our mystery weapons quest.
Yeah, I just threw a poison vial, and the guy slightly stepped forward. So
Yeah, the lava orb has the same problem. But its AoE is enough that it usually stuns him anyway, so.
like I say, it's a great instigator if we didn't have pets running up all the time.
Yeah, because you can just get close to them and throw it from off screen and wait for them to get hit, and then great. But so one thing I'm happy about with Grim Dawn is very few skills are made useless simply by their mechanics. It might be a skill that isn't really useful because of this reason or that reason, but it's not just because it's hard to hit people with because it has a weird arc.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of an oversight. And I mean, like, I understand where they're going from, like, oh, you gotta check this bottle of poison, but I think they made it a little too arty.
Saw a ragdoll fall down the pit.
That's always
Love it.
satisfying.
It is super satisfying. I almost got another level. That'd be like 4 levels in one sit session. That should be pretty good.
Try to kill the trappers so nobody gets stuck again.
Yeah, they're
you
very
just
annoying.
gotta
Oh,
Here
there's
comes
a
the
hero.
boss. Remember, he's gonna drop shit from the sky. Don't stand in there. It will murder you. He might not even get to do it. There it comes.
There's one. That's all he's got.
Let's go. And ready for nothing.
Oh, there's an arcane formula.
Oh, that's arcane formula. That's something. Plato's signet ring is intelligence and energy. Who cares?
Yeah, it's not my thing.
Yeah, intelligence doesn't even like scale spell damage or anything. It's just more energy. So most of the time, even people who want to have intelligence don't take plus intelligence.
It seems like an oversight. Like, you feel like you should, because like melee weapon scales with strength.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it had like a minuscule effect on like recharge or cooldowns, that sort of thing.
It
or
increases
damage.
it increases elemental damage, but so many spells in this game are not elemental. Like elemental damage is not poison, is not vitality, is not anything.
Yeah.
It's not bleeding, you know.
No, it works for this guy because he's fire, but
Who do we have
Right,
to turn
but-
that quest back into? Is it this guy
Um,
here, or do we have to go back to town?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just this guy. Oh no, it is going to make us go back eventually, but that's fine. It's right next to a waypoint.
Yeah, we'll get back eventually.
And this cave has the Yeti in it. Pretty sure.
I think there's a rebirth fountain right inside this cave, too. So we'll have to wait until next... Oh, it's a lot of Yetis. And we're dropping a lot of fur.
A boss.
Yeah, that's a boss. Yeah,
Snow
don't
Crag
worry about
Alpha.
Dead.
That's so many
Drop
saber
every
claws.
Yeah, drop 3 saber claws. Yeah, and there's the shrine.
Alright,
So-
so next time, Giant Yeti.
Yeah, next time Jedi Yeti. Next time, the rest of Act 3.
The way it's going, it wouldn't surprise me. Alright, well, until next time then.